Welcome to Newly Listed. I'm your host, Barrington Miller, and today I am here with Josh Rosenberg, Managing Director and Chief Operating Officer at Telecure. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Barrington, for having us. I'm excited to be here.
Josh, tell us what Telecure does.
Telecure Technologies is a leader in healthcare IT. And what we bring to the market is a total solution for health and wellness in one place. And we like to see that place as your digital wallet, where consumers own their data, they own their experience, and they have access to the services and providers that they need to get proper care, to get proper information and knowledge, and to do so when they want it, where they are, and how they want to consume it. We have multitude of platforms to start with our foundational products as we launch today. Our telehealth platform, which provides in-person and away from, or telemed, virtual healthcare. We have devices and hardware that are plug and play in order to improve the experience of a virtual healthcare visit. And we have health IT services, which is helping to bring health information, health improvement, and access well beyond brick and mortar clinics and practitioners to health deserts and making affordable healthcare accessible to all.
No, thank you, Josh. Now, really quickly, this seems to be an emerging type of industry. What are some of your differentiators, and what separates Telecure from the herd?
Well, I think what separates us is that we are focused on consumer. And if you're the patient, you are looking for a frictionless transaction, one in which you have the ability to get care at affordable care, where you're located, when you need it, and what you need. You have that option on our platform. If you're a practitioner, then you need the best and most viable, secure tools in order to properly serve your constituent or your consumer. So our practitioners, our users on that side are consumers as well. So we really focus on their consumer experience. And then even our providers in the States, majority of healthcare is driven by insurance providers, insurance companies, and to be able to work with them as well as a consumer of our product. Data security, ease of use, ease and accuracy of billing, timeliness of billing, and outcome allows patients, those that they serve, to move through a process that, let's face it, in the United States is full of friction and full of pain points just to be able to get reasonable health care. And our application is built to allow it to be able to be consumed and create the value out of each and every part and participant in that value chain. And we're really focused on experience as a core of what we do.
Is this here to stay? Will this evolve? Will this change, or is this now the new norm?
I believe it's the new norm because consumers drive outcome, and our consumers in our wallet, and healthcare needs a platform application that can help connect virtual and in-home, in-house, as well as physical location care. We are now able to take health and wellness, connect it in a platform for service. As we evolve, we look at ourselves no different than other platforms to house your data. We connect your health and your lifestyle in efficient, effective way you can. So when we think about consumption and what the marketplace demands, it demands ease of use and use in the way in which I want to consume it. And so I do believe it's here to stay because the consumer market sees it, the regulatory market sees it, insurance providers and practitioners see it as a more efficient, effective way to reach more consumers and to put that value back into the system so that we can give everybody access to affordable healthcare.
Based on your market open, there was a large team aspect to it. People from all over the world. Could you, are there a few members of the team that have been there since the beginning, or that have contributed quite a bit along the way with your journey?
There are, Barrington, and the Maliks are the first, and our founding CEO, Adnan, as an engineer with a practicing doctor, or Dr. Malik is his spouse, came together from a technical competency, an engineer's mind, and built a frictionless platform with a doctor's perspective. I mean, you can't ask for anything better than that when you think about use case and developing a true consumer experience. And then our CTO, Kashif, been incredible with his team in Pakistan. I mean, we are truly a global company with employees in 4 different time zones, and they work tirelessly around the clock to continually improve and enhance our platform so that when consumers use it, they have that seamless transaction they've come to expect. It's click, navigate, execute, and do it again. And that's what consumers expect to do. And from a thought leadership there and developing and establishing the product to moving it and advancing it to now a platform for service where we can bring a total lifestyle of wellness and healthcare together in an affordable and accessible manner, they're really the foundation of what we do. And we wouldn't be here without their thought leadership and expertise.
And just to wrap it up, what do new investors and would-be investors have to look forward to with Telecure in the next 3, 6, 12 months? And what is your outlook on this sector and industry?
Well, I think the news can carry our outlook to be very optimistic. I mean, the headlines speak for themselves. Consumers are finding this to be extremely viable. And while it was pushed through from a regulatory or legislative perspective in the States to assist during a pandemic, it's now proven to be a preferred method of consumption. And when I think about my own experience, or us as consumers, and we go to a doctor and we have to wait and they're behind, or we have poor communication or ability to engage when we're in person. And oftentimes the most common visits for patients in the US is a follow-up or a prescription refill. When you can start to move those to virtual, that's an easy and immediate gain for everybody in the value system to improve. The practitioner can be more efficient and effective. They can see more patients, and the consumer can get back their time and be able to stay on top of their health and wellness plan. So that, for that very reason alone, I think that this sector in total, everybody should be really bullish about its future. And I believe that just like other areas like micro fulfillment in the US, where now we deliver to your door in a day, we can pick up curbside, we can buy online and go in store and pick up, we can actually shop in store. An omni-channel approach to retail has now found its way into the healthcare sector, and the IT services that exist. And Telecure, we like to believe we are a leader in those services and competencies, now brings that forward to all participating parties, which is going to make us more efficient, effective, and better at what we do. And that's why this sector just gets us really excited about its future. And we believe we can be a leader in it as it grows.
Well, thank you, Josh, and thank you for taking the time. Thank you for your listing on Canadian Securities Exchange under the symbol TELE. I was speaking with Josh Rosenberg, Managing Director and COO of Telecure, newly listed on the Canadian Securities Exchange. I'm your host, Barrington Miller, and we will see you on the next clip.
Thank you for tuning in to another newly listed on the CSE. Please feel free to hit like and share this content, and hit subscribe if